The song for today is Ezekiel Saw the Wheel on page 209 of the Rise Up Singing Songbook. It's in the chapter Spirituals. The only chords are D, here so you can see, D, A7, and G. And during the verses, I'm going to start with the chorus, but during the verses, Rise Up Singing has this. Has a split beat. G, D, D for a beat. D, A7, D for, rhythmically I did that a little wrong. You'll see it when I write it up in the sidebar or down below on the blog. You'll see what it is. I do G twice as long as Rise Up Singing has it written for, which is not that much longer. And it's in D. Ezekiel saw that wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw that wheel a-whirling way in the middle of the air. And the little reel runs by faith, and the big reel runs by the grace of God. It's a wheel and a wheel way in the middle of the air. It's a tongue twister for me. This part is a tongue twister. And the little reel runs by faith, and the big wheel runs by the grace of God. It's a wheel and a wheel whirling way in the middle of the air. Here. Some go to church for to sing and shout way in the middle of the air. Before 6 months they are all turned out way in the middle of the air. Now Ezekiel saw that wheel a-whirling way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw that wheel a-turning way in the middle of the air. And the little wheel runs by faith, and the big wheel runs by the grace of God. It's a wheel and a wheel way in the middle of the air. Let me tell you, brother, what a hypocrite'll do way in the middle of the air. He'll talk about me and he'll talk about you way in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw that wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw that wheel a-whirling way in the middle of the air. And the little wheel runs by faith, and the big wheel runs by the grace of God. It's a wheel and a wheel now way in the middle of the air. Da 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 da. Let me tell you, brother, what a hypocrite'll do. We did that. Talk about me and talk about you. Here we go. One of these days about 12 o'clock, way in the middle of the air. Whoa, this old world's gonna reel and rock way in the middle of the air. Now Ezekiel saw that wheel a-whirling way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel saw that wheel a-whirling way in the middle of the air. And the little wheel runs by faith, and the big wheel runs by the grace of God. It's a wheel and a wheel way in the middle of the air. It's a wheel and a wheel, we're whirling way in the middle of the air. I threw in whirling and sometimes turning wherever I wanted to, and you can do that in song. It's not written in the Rise Up Singing lyrics, but I know Woody Guthrie does this song, and I know he did this song, and he sang on the recording that I know of it on Pastors of Plenty. He sang whirling from time to time. And he also did harmony in such a way that I couldn't tell what was the melody and what was not. So I did this the way the song plays in my head. There you go. He'll talk about me and he'll talk about you way in the middle of the air.